Mr. Trump says he does not plan to pursue a special prosecutor for Hillary Clinton over the email scandal. It seems his voters still want her investigated. Watch this.
Although we did have a lot of fun fighting Hillary, didn't we? Right?
You might not have heard it, but that was "Lock Her Up" in the background there. I personally have gone out on a limb. I've said Hillary should be pardoned. I think it would put the country at ease. I think it would humiliate Hillary Clinton, and I caught a lot of stick for that. Here's Judge Jeanine Pirro, who is a fierce Clinton critic and who's going to beat me up, aren't you?
I'm not going to beat you up.
So you think she should be prosecuted?
Well, look, I think that if
Yes.
she violated the law, she needs to be held responsible like everyone else. Look, when I was a judge, if a defense attorney came up to me and said, you know what, this guy is an orphan because he killed his mother and father, you need to forgive.
That's the definition of chutzpah.
Yeah, that is chutzpah. And you know what, the responsibility of a judge and any country that is a country that follows laws is to make sure that the criminal justice system is equal. No one is above the law, no one is below the law.
And it's the responsibility of a politician to sweep the decks clear and get on with your program and stop looking backwards.
Get on with your program and let the criminal justice system work as it might. Here, look, I understand why the president-elect is saying that, and maybe the email thing is something that we can put past us. The Clinton Foundation, however, is something that is, as my sources tell me, it is bubbling beneath the surface. The laptops are still there that we were told were destroyed. The immunity and all of these forgiveness, agreements are not necessarily in place going forward. Look, the amazing thing is that the Clinton Foundation has not received one dime from some countries since she lost. The pay-to-play is in your face.
Okay.
And so,
I'll back off.
we don't need to trash her, but she needs to be held responsible like every kid in the poor urban areas.
I want to know what happened with a $3 billion foundation slush fund. I want to know. Now, hold on a second. I want to move to the recount. We've got the Michigan Attorney General. He's filed a lawsuit to halt the recount in Michigan, and Mr. Trump himself has filed a motion to block the recount from even starting in Pennsylvania. But you've got news from Wisconsin. What is it?
Right. I just got off the phone with one of my sources that is in Wisconsin, and he said, you know what, Judge, it's an enormous waste of time. Right now, Donald Trump has added 8 votes to his side. And look, this whole thing is absurd because there is no way Hillary Clinton is going to beat Donald Trump in terms of the Electoral College. She can't possibly do it based on these numbers.
And your source says he's actually picked up 8 votes in Wisconsin.
He's picking up 8 votes, and it's ridiculous. And by the way, an FEC complaint is being filed against the Clinton and the Stein campaigns because they are joining financial teams that they're not supposed to do in this recount effort.
You know, Judge, you've got an opinion on everything, and we kind of like it. Thank you very much indeed, Jeanine Pirro.
Thank you.
All right, thanks a lot.